The film starts with a group of weather scientists measuring the impact of rising temperatures on ice. They are in a snowy area in the North Pole, and one of the team members, Frank, is using an ice drill to measure the depth of the ice. Suddenly, the drill causes a large crack in the ice, creating a huge gap. Frank falls into the gap, but his teammates laugh at him. The equipment is left on the other side of the ice, which is a far distance away. However, the team leader, Jack, decides not to leave the equipment behind. He decides to jump across, even though the gap is widening and it becomes difficult for him to return. With all his strength, Jack manages to reach the other side, but the ice beneath him cannot support his weight and he falls through. However, Jack is able to hold on to the ice using his equipment, and his teammates rescue him. They manage to leave the area before it collapses. In a global conference attended by world leaders and influential figures, the conference discusses the severity of climate change and its effects on the planet. Jack speaks and shares his first-hand experience of the temperature rise over the past 10,000 years during a test expedition in an icy region. He explains that due to the increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, temperatures have risen, resulting in a warmer climate. He predicts that this rise will eventually lead the world back into an ice age. This is because the sun will cause the melting of ice in the North Pole, leading to a rise in sea levels. Consequently, there will be a change in the Atlantic Ocean current, which is a major factor in transferring heat to the northern hemisphere. As the ice continues to melt, the ocean current will completely stop, resulting in the disappearance of warm weather and a return to an ice age. Jack suggests that this could happen in 100 years or even 1,000, although he is not certain. However, he emphasizes that if they don't try to find a solution now, it will be their children and grandchildren who will pay the price. The Vice President of the United States responds to Jack's statement, expressing concerns about the expected solutions causing global economic problems. He argues that they do not have alternative solutions for sources of pollution, such as oil companies and factories. He states that their economy is already fragile, just like the climate. He angrily tells Jack that he needs to be sure of the timing of the disaster before causing unnecessary controversy. None of the other leaders take any action, and the meeting concludes without any solutions. The next meeting will be held in India,